You know why I wanted to talk to you? Because you are into Pilates, and I wanted to ask you. I did not know Pilates was founded by a man.
Yeah, like that's the funny thing. Most people, if they come into my class, are like, "Oh, you're a male." I'm like, "Yeah, all my life I've been." I'm just checking, right? But for the most part, like Pilates was made by a man for men, because there's a lot of imbalances. Most of the time, guys go to the gym and they don't work on their smaller muscles. They don't work on the intricate parts that they need to flexibility, resistance, strength. Like small, they focus on one more than the other. So with Pilates, you kind of get that full repertoire of everything. And I got into it off of an injury, unfortunately. Like it was probably 12 years ago now. Someone fell on my leg. All of the ligaments in my foot were ruptured, except for my Achilles. And the doctor was like, "You're not going to walk again." And I was at the time I was a personal trainer. I'm like, "That's not going to happen. I can't not walk, right? I'm still too young to not be able to move or
Yeah.
anything." And there was a Pilates instructor that was like, "Don't worry, I'm going to have you try this. You are going to do this for like 3 months and you'll be back on the court." And I was like, "There's no chance that's going to work," right? So I gave my life to her basically, started doing Pilates every day. And 2 months later, I was able to run, jump, walk, healed my ankle. And then after that, I was like, I need to learn and do more of this because if it was able to heal me, like I wanted to share that with the world. And that's kind of like how I got into Pilates. And I always want to teach everybody, but I also have a special spot when I was like, I have guys in my class, I'm like, you need to try this. Like, this is going to be the thing that helps you be a better athlete, or this is the thing that's kind of help you not have those little injuries. So like, yeah, Pilates by men for men. Again, I love having women do it as well, but like, yeah, it's something that I think everyone should do, really.
Which is strange because when you talk about the Pilates class, you see it is just filled with women. So how did that transition happen?
That kind of goes into like the history of Pilates. Joseph Pilates had a few people that were like dancers in his studios in New York, and then that kind of where Pilates went. Like a lot of dancers and ballet did it because again, it's one of the unique modalities where it's strength, it's flexibility, it's eccentric and concentric contractions, but you can get those long, lean muscles, right? So when you're dancing, you might be on your toes, you might have to go into the splits, but there's a lot of strength components into it. Like dancers are supreme athletes, and Pilates kind of helps you nourish that part of your workout regimen. And then that for the last couple 100 years have been like, yeah, that's the community that's kind of grasped onto it. But I think now more and more people, you're starting to see like NFL players and basketball players start to do it because they're realizing longevity is kind of the name of the game now. Not
Yeah.
everyone wants to have like big muscles or anything. They want to not hurt. They want to be mobile. They want to be able to move. And Pilates is an easy way, not that it's easy, but an easy way to get to that goal.
Is it going to be easy for me? Because this is something I realize as I age, when you're younger, you do heavy lifting, you want to lift heavy muscles. But I think as you age, you realize how important flexibility is.
And that's the thing, right? So, like to answer your question, is it going to be easy? I'm not going to lie to you. It'll be challenging.
Just say the truth.
It's going to be challenging, but it's something that, like I said, I think everyone needs it because, like you said, when I was the same way in my 20s, lift heavy, I want to get like big muscles, get strong. Now that I'm later in, I want to be more flexible. I want to hurt. No one wants their knees to hurt, their hips to hurt. They want, and that's why it's having a moment and being so popular because people are starting to realize there's a little bit of a shift of I don't want to hurt. Like I want to feel good. And that's, like I said, with me, I wouldn't be walking today without Pilates, right? So it's literally like that is the thing that helped me, and I want to share that with everyone because it's a gift. It's being able to be pain free is amazing. I always have like every job interview, they always ask you like, what's your purpose? Or like Simon Sinek had this book, people need to know your why. And as a trainer, I always said like my why, it's kind of silly, but I'll let you know. I want to beat the world record for 100-meter sprint over the age of 100.
You want to beat the record of 100-meter race at the age of 100.
Yeah, right? Not Usain Bolt's one. There's an actual Guinness one, right? So basically what that entails is you have to be 100 years old or older. So that's my longevity. You have to live and be healthy, but you also have to be mobile. You're not allowed to use a stroller, a cane. Your hands can't touch the floor and your knees can't touch the floor. So that's being upright and walking till the age of 100. And as you see, like a lot of people, as they get older, they start to hunch over. They can't walk. They can't move. So like Pilates and fitness kind of helped me with that. But I also said I want all my clients to get there first to make it harder for me. Because right now the record's held, if I'm still correct, there's a 104-year-old man from China. It took him about 56 seconds to walk the 100 meters.
Really?
But he was able to walk it at the age of 104.
Wow.
I look at like my grandparents and like other people, and they're 80 and they're having trouble walking in 100 meters. It seems like a short distance right now, but it's longer as you get older. So if I can help people be more mobile and be functional in the later years, then I've done my job. Like, I always think it's a shame. You have people, you work the prime years of your life, you retire, you put in all these hours, and then you can't enjoy your retirement because knee pains, hip pains, injuries. So if I can get people to be healthier and live longer and enjoy their retirement, then I'm a happy soul.
That's what matters, right? Even if you touch one life, that fulfills your purpose.